The battle begins.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the AirMech Strikedown 1v1 tournament. Sponsored by Carbon Games, presented by Grizzly Wing. We are now on Game Q of this series. This is a best of one match on Twin Peaks, featuring on the left-hand side in the green, Auracle flying around in the Void Helix. His opponent for this match on the right-hand side, flying around in the Star Neo, is Zirnitra. We are 10 seconds from countdown. As we can see, both of them have queued up some Geminis into their queue and are busy working on the bottom. This is going to be a bottom-on-bottom push. Nobody's focusing on the top. Auracle doing great job getting those units almost destroyed, but not completely. So he gets all that extra XP bonus right from the game start. As soon as it goes, he actually does... Oh, is that Gemini going to survive? Does... Zirnitra might be losing that Gemini right off the bat there. It barely survives. Never mind, it does survive. Barely survives. No, wait, no, taking some damage. Oh, is he there? He is just there in time to save it with only 133 hit points left. He keeps his Gemini alive. You do not want to be losing units that early in a match on Twin Peaks just because you didn't properly micro them when just trying to take out neutrals. Which is unfortunately what just happened here to Auracle. Auracle did lose one. He almost lost the second one right here. If it wasn't for this one now absorbing the damage, he could have lost quite a bit actually trying to neutralize out that bottom outpost. Between the two of them, Zirnitra might be slightly ahead now. Zirnitra has completely taken over that outpost and secured it, while Auracle is still just trying to get rid of that brute that's inside. Still has to deal with that T99 up in the corner right here. Meanwhile, Zirnitra completely taking it over, even salvaging. Fantastic play there. No, excuse me, that's not salvage, that's a Necro. He's trying to get a free T99. Interesting gameplay right there. To actually bring the units back to life for him. Getting that bonus on there. And there we go, we can even see now when you resurrect a unit, 720 out of 1,800 hit points are actually brought on. Right now, Zirnitra wasting no time. He wants to put the pressure on. He wants Auracle to feel that pressure. Auracle does not chase him down properly, and Zirnitra with no fuel and virtually no health still gets out of there alive to heal up and live on to fight another day. That was definitely close. No one yet has died. Where is Zirnitra going now? He's going to put more pressure on this upper outpost. He wants it, but it is giving Auracle some time that he needs to actually start developing an entire army down here on the bottom. As you guys can see, if we take a look here, Auracle does have what you typically do see on a Twin Peaks map. He's got the artillery out. He's got the Geminis out. He's got a Seeker out. He's got the Ratchets out for healing. Zirnitra, not deciding to use artillery, decides to instead push. This either could be brilliant or disastrous. I'm not too sure yet which way it's going to be. The push actually goes the lower half. Possibly Zirnitra may have used pass, but Zirnitra dies to an Archie. Out of all things to die to an Archie, he's no longer there to support his units, and his units are just getting demolished here by Auracle. This is like a best case scenario for Auracle. The units got pushed. Most of them got destroyed, but the fact that unfortunately for Zirnitra that he died, he wasn't able to be there and support his units. He hits the stasis blast, but he's so far away it only even impacts one unit to begin with. He's trying to do what he can, but he's feeling the pressure now. Auracle pushing forward, but really it's not a huge force. It is enough to neutralize that outpost. Oh, Zirnitra once again going down. Auracle securing another kill. And this now starts to give Auracle a complete control on the bottom of the map. This is pretty much best way that what could have happened for Auracle. 2 back-to-back deaths. We are now looking at a 28-4 upkeep right here. Auracle doing... just really dominating on the map. Zirnitra realizes that he needs to come up with a different plan because right now he's completely lost control of the bottom. The top has not put any pressure whatsoever on, so he has to completely work through all of that upper defense. If you've never seen before, He would have to work through these neutrals here, all these neutrals here, and then those neutrals there before he would even be able to push onto this outpost and then finally to the base. Zirnitra really is just looking very hard, trying to find an opening. He is determined to keep pressuring onto this outpost, but now the creep wave is coming in, and all the hard work that Zirnitra has done is going to go down. He barely makes it out alive. So close to a death there, but he does make it out alive. But Auracle right now, 40 upkeep out on the field, 14 Geminis, one more in the build queue. Auracle has a lot of control on the map right now, and Zirnitra just can't seem to find what he's looking for. 15 Geminis out on the field, another 2 in the build queue. Zirnitra with only 17 total units out on the field, 6 Geminis, 1 Seeker, and then 1 Moneymaker. Ugh, I don't mean to sound like in a bad way, but I really don't see how Zirnitra can come back from this one. That initial push that he did that did not succeed, unfortunately, was the beginning of the end for him. And that's what can be really sad, is that sometimes if you try to take the advantage in a push and your push just doesn't happen right, or in the case of what happened here, you actually die, it makes it so hard to come back in a 1v1 situation. The only benefit that he has right now is that Auracle decided to push in onto the outpost instead of just going straight for the main fortress. That's at least letting Zirnitra try to do some damage here, but there's just so many Geminis coming in here. Zirnitra is losing everything that he had. And we even hear creepers going down. Not something you typically actually see in a sponsored tournament. Zirnitra dying once again to the Geminis. Auracle actually is using the fine Gemini variants, which have a little bit more hit points, a little bit more damage, but cost a little bit more. But they seem to be working out for him. Looking at the scoreboards right now, Zirnitra with 3 deaths. Auracle has yet to die. And pretty much other than that top outpost now has complete map control. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't like to say it, but I can't see a way. I'm looking right now. I don't see a way for Zirnitra to come back from this one. There's just too much of an upkeep difference. 42 to 3. The fact that Zirnitra's not even alive right now. And the only units that he has are not even yet deployed. He's now just bringing them out. But guys, the damage is real. The damage is here. You've got 17 Geminis banging on your front door. There's just not much that you can do when you don't have anything in the ways of defense to handle this. And this will be the end of Zirnitra's journey through the Aramec Strike Down tournament. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Game Q of the Aramec Strike Down 1v1 tournament, sponsored by Carbon Games and presented by Grizzly Wing. Auracle will be moving on. Zirnitra, unfortunately, has been eliminated. Stay tuned for some more amazing Aramec gameplay.